Could you imagine if we put the same amount of energy and effort that we're putting into trying to cancel American Cholo? Could you imagine if we put that same amount of effort into stopping black on black crime? Or I don't know, educating our people on owning real estate and investments? Could you imagine if we put our energy into that? Think about that for just a quick second. I'm seeing a lot of people putting lots of energy into Gil from American Cholo. But I've never seen these people get this worked up about what we're doing to each other every day in our neighborhoods all over the country. But this is nothing new. We as black people, we protest and picket when a cop shoots us. We protest and picket when a Karen complains about our loud music at a city park barbecue. But we never protest or picket for the little 6-year-old girl who was just killed by a stray bullet while she was playing in her backyard. We don't protest or picket for the 80-year-old grandma who was sitting on her front porch minding her own damn business when some thugs ran up to her and put a hot one in her face. No, we don't protest about that stuff. Black women and children, I want to personally apologize to you. We've let you down. We're letting you down. You are no longer protected. Because, see, the streets adhere to this no snitching policy, so a lot of the crimes against you will disappear into the wind. The backlash I've gotten for supporting Gil from American Cholo is actually hilarious to me. And before I go on, shout out to Gil from American Cholo for showing me love on his recent No Jumper interview. To my black YouTube friends, why are you so mad at Gil? But you don't say anything about the terrorists who terrorize our community on a daily basis. And when I say terrorists, I'm referring to the pieces of shit who mistakenly shoot other people because they missed their target. The ops across the street, for instance. You're telling me you're more upset with Gil, quote, disrespecting us when we disrespect us all the time. We're our own worst enemy. I'm going to say something that makes me sad to say, but it's 100% true. I've gotten more help in my life, my career, etc., from white people and Latinos, not by my own people. And I can bet that a lot of my black brothers and sisters listening right now can share the same experience. But that's a whole other story for a whole other day, right? We're upset with Gil for disrespecting us, quote, when we do it to ourselves all the time. Listen to the music we make. Kill a nigga, shoot a nigga up. Do a bunch of pills and smoke a bunch of blunts. Disrespect our women, call them bitches and hoes. Do some more drugs till I pass out on the floor. Damn, I think I might have a hit there. I should have wrote that down. Our female artists are doing it too. With the WAP, the wet ass pussy. Or my favorite right now. Got that big dick energy. Got that big dick energy. I literally overheard a 10-year-old young black girl singing that song with her mom, proudly singing the lyrics in the background. Now, you can call that women empowerment all you want, but I don't buy it. And you say Gil is, quote, disrespecting us. We love pointing the finger at other people, but hate it when it's pointed at us. We as a people, we take no accountability. Black people, we have our strengths, but not holding ourselves accountable for shit we do is probably our biggest weakness as a people. Now, I didn't start this YouTube to make friends. I didn't start this YouTube to make fans. I created this channel to make a difference with my voice. And if you personally don't like the fact that I'm supporting Gil during this, and you want to call me names and disrespect me, dude, just go on and hit that unsubscribe button. I don't want you here. Yes, hit unsubscribe. You right now listening. If you don't like what I'm saying, just bounce. I'm probably the only YouTuber that'll tell you to unsubscribe from my channel. Because I don't want a bunch of fake ass people following me who aren't about my mission. Hood peace. If you're over 30 years old and a self-proclaimed nigga, you walk around proud to be a nigga, you walk around calling yourself a nigga, then my channel is probably not for you. I'm not talking about the teenagers, people in their 20s who call themselves that word and are proud of it because they don't know any better. They're 21 years old. But if you're 45 years old and still proud to be a nigga, still going around calling yourself a nigga, we're probably not going to agree on a lot of things, let's just say. So that being said, I noticed a lot of niggas have had their panties in a bunch over a recent video I did supporting Gil from American Cholo. I'm going to spend the next half of the show reading and responding to some of those comments. All right, so the video I did was titled American Cholo is Racist? Stop it. Go to my archives and check it out if you haven't already. West22 says Gil is brutally honest without a filter. He effed up with some words, but is a passionate essay with good intentions, trying to see his people rise along with other people. I gotta agree with that. I mean, this is what I've seen. I've watched hours of Gil's content throughout the years. And that guy right there summed it up. I don't see a racist. And it's funny because I've gotten a couple DMs and messages from people, comments, etc. People saying Gil is always saying racist stuff on his show. One guy said, I could name 50 times Gil said a racist, something racist on his show. And my reply was, okay, send me two. Just two. All I want is just send me two examples. And not this example that is this badly, horribly chopped up video that has been circulating this past week. Send me two new examples of Gil being racist on his show. Crickets. If you have 50 examples, I'm sure you could pull out two examples, right? And that goes for anybody listening right now who wants to use that. Yeah, man, I'll watch his show all the time, and and first of all, why are you watching the show of a racist person, you weirdo? Like, why are you like, that's what I love about people, man. People are so goofy. You guys are goofy. Like, even people who tell me they hate my show, like, they're like, man, your show ain't shit. And I'm like, well, don't listen. They'll be like, I don't. And I'd be like, well, how the hell do you know everything about my show? How do you know who I interview? How do you know everything? And that's what I want to say to these people. If you think Gil is a racist, like, why are you continually listening to his show? And this is words, these are comments I'm seeing. Man, I've been listening to this show for 4 years, man. He always be saying racist shit. Why are you listening to a racist, you weirdo? I don't listen to anybody who I think is racist. I wouldn't give a racist my time. But you have all this time in the world to subscribe to Gil's channel, hit that bell button to make sure you get notified, and to watch hours of his content. I'll never understand that. Eric Garcia says, I saw that shout out from American Cholo to Dusty Vision on No Jumper. Yes, thank you very much. Towards the end of his No Jumper video, he gave a shout out to me, Hoodie from the Hood, Nate 916. Make sure you subscribe to both of those brothers. Speaking of Hoodie from the Hood, his comment was next. He says, he showed me nothing but love too, and he's talking about Gil. Hoodie from the Hood was on Gil's program. And if his experience was anything like mine, it was pleasant. And I walked away from that interview actually thinking we got some shit done. It wasn't just a mindless, stupid conversation about tits and like nothing. You know what I mean? Like, we actually talked, and it was like, damn, this is refreshing. My wife even said, because she came with me, you know? She came with me. She pulled up with me. She was like, man, that was a good conversation. I like those guys. Cesar Martinez says, hell yeah, he is. Diaboli says, he's a bigot at best. Ronald Smith says, American Cholo was talking about Tariq because Tariq always talks smack about him. Yes, we know the story. And the sad part is most of the people who saw the 30-second clip, they didn't even know about the whole video and the context or anything. And they didn't even bother to go. That's the part that bothers me about you ding-dongs out there, is that you go off a 30-second clip without even saying, you know, where did that clip come from? You guys literally are the epitome of, oh, well, if it's on the internet, it must be true. Like, you guys are the dumbest human beings ever. And you're everything that's wrong with this world. If you see a 30-second clip that looks a little weird, that is obviously chopped, you moron, you wouldn't like do the back history and just say, nobody talks like that. They don't say the N-word like that. Like, that's a weird chop up, right? Let me go back and investigate the video. Nope, you ding-dongs just go along with that. But yes, this whole thing started with Tariq Nasheed. I'm not going to explain it. Gil has explained it. Every other YouTuber talking about this is explaining it, so I'm not going to go into that. Cadillac Gaddafi. Yeah, Dusty is my guy, but I can't rock with him on this one. I've been watching that dude for years. He's a hardcore racist. No one convinced me otherwise. I seen him say hundreds of racist things about black people. Cadillac Gaddafi. That's a name I see in my comments often. Thank you for the love, homie. Thank you for the love. But I got to ask you the same question, Playboy, that I asked earlier. You said you've been, quote, watching that dude for years, American Cholo. He's a hardcore racist. Why are you watching someone for years that's a racist, bro? I seen him say hundreds of racist things about black people, you say. Hundreds? Cadillac Gaddafi, I am going to challenge you. And you know what, dog? I'll donate $200 to your favorite charity. If you come on my show and just have a conversation with me, but come with, you said you have 100, right? You said you have 100 of racist things about black people. So I'm sure you could pick 3 if I asked you. You pick 3 things, you come on my show, I'll play the sound clips, and we'll discuss it, and we'll see if he's being racist. Does that sound fair? Does that sound logical? Because I do appreciate you as a person, once again, who I've seen in my comments on both of my programs that I'm part of. So I would love to come have you on the show. I'll drop 200 bones to your favorite charity or GoFundMe. If you can bring me 3 examples of Gil being racist to black people, because you said you've seen him say hundreds, bro. So if you have hundreds, I'm sure you have no problem just giving me 3 examples. And not that chopped up, screwed up 33-second ding-dong video that's floating around, okay? Rainer says, if Gil is not a racist, why is he so concerned about us taking a stand against black folks? If Gil is not a racist, why is he so concerned about us taking a stand against black folks. I mean, I don't think Gil's taking a stand against black folks, right? I think he was just taking a stand against that bullshit Tiger video. Right? Like, I don't think in any way, shape, or form that means, like, maybe I'm interpreting your question wrong, and I apologize if I am, but that's what I think Gil was against that video. Shit Show says, this man racist, I don't give a damn what you say. It ain't about the chopped up video. It's about him always hating on black people. So if he not racist, then Charleston not racist? And he put a question. See, hating on black people and being racist towards black people, that's two totally different things. We're talking about racists here. Romeo says, you know, cuz racist, stop it. Romeo, no, I don't. And I don't believe he is. Rayshawn says, just because he showed you love, you don't think he's racist. And then he calls me a clown. Racist people don't let you in their house, dog. Like, the Klan ain't gonna welcome me with open arms to come have dinner with their wife in the place that they trust the most, their home where they lay their heads. They ain't gonna let some dirty N-word like me come into their house, dog. See, this racist word gets thrown around way too much, man. Everything is racist now. And our ancestors are rolling over in their grave at what we're calling racist. Our ancestors had water hoses taken to them and German shepherds set on them. And I can't use the bathroom at Starbucks, so that's racist. Oh my God.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Bitch, shut the fuck up!
Shut up. I'm out of here.